Classic fans, I'm Dan Marani.
And I'm Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
Night 4, Tony. Night 4 of our 12 Days of Christmas. We're back here at the studio. You even lost your antlers.
Somebody ate them.
Someone ate them?
Ate my antlers.
Well, we know Cecil the Lion, you know, he can roar
I lost my nose
sometimes.
at first. I had a big red nose, and somebody took my nose. Now my antlers gone.
Unbelievable. Well, Tony,
what's the world coming to?
We've had some great success with the Holiday Headlocks toy drive. It is ongoing. Let's take a look at some of the great merchandise we have right now.
It's that time of year again, and there's two great ways to help. First, we have our annual Holiday Headlocks Mega Raffle, where one lucky fan is going to win the entire jackpot of prizes. You'll get the NXT TakeOver Chicago pay-per-view chair, a variety of NXT authentic autographed posters, a Tony Atlas signed artwork print, a personal phone call from the WWE Hall of Famer himself, and dozens of more prizes including books, DVDs, autographed photos, trading cards, shakers, cups, and more. You can enter the raffle for as little as $5, and it's open to fans anywhere in the world. The winning number will be selected after SmackDown on Christmas night. You can pick up your jackpot of prizes at MWF Studios or arrange for shipment. We also have our $20 merchandise bundle available as a great cost-effective holiday gift. For only $20, not only do you help our Holiday Headlocks toy drive, but receive a mystery WWE t-shirt in your choice of sizes, 5 autographed photos, a Something to Wrestle With drink koozie thanks to our friend Bruce Pritchard, and an autographed Christmas card. Money raised from our endeavors goes to quote-unquote upgrade Santa Claus's GPS so we can find every kid on his list. We don't want any little guy or girl accidentally missed because of a technical error, so please do what you can to help. Whether you're just a fan of Christmas or enjoyed Paul Bearer's work with The Undertaker in WWE, this is a chance for the professional wrestling community to come together for the holidays.
Unbelievable, Tony. We still have until Christmas night for everybody to help.
Yes, we do. You know, Christmas is a wonderful time of the year, but while we out thinking about our families, our loved ones, it don't hurt. I saw at my bank, they're doing toys for Tots. Mm-hmm. They do coats for kids. So when you see a Salvation Army guy out there ringing the bell, don't walk by. If you got 25 cents, if you got 5 cents, if you got $1, drop it in there. You know, every little bit helps.
Every dollar starts with a penny.
Every dollar helps. A lot of times people say, well, I don't have no money. Just give them some loose change, you know, because it all adds up. Yeah. You take 1,000 people, give $1 in that day, that's $1,000. So the amount you give is unimportant. The most important part is to give, because that money is going to help somebody to have a meal. It's going to help somebody have a nice warm coat for winter. It may pay somebody a heating bill. You know, Christmas is not only a time of receiving, it's also a time for giving. We all could give a little. You don't have to give a lot. Give a little. You see Salvation Army, you see toy for Tots, or coats for Tots.
Or the Holiday Headlocks toy drive, most important.
Headlock. You know, give. This is what the true meaning of Christmas is. As the Bible says, it is better to give than to receive.
All right, and fans, as we continue to try and entice you to head on over to the BostonWrestling.com super site, enter the giant mega raffle where one fan is going to get all those prizes, probably worth over $1,000. Plus, we have the $20 merchandise bundles for anyone to take advantage of. We're going to go flashback into the archives of the MWF from a visit we had right here in this studio with one of Tony's favorites, 8-time world champion, Hall of Famer, Harley Race.
What happened a few days before Starrcade 83 when the phone rang and you had Vince McMahon Jr. on the other end of the line with you as the NWA world champion ready to defend a couple of days later at the NWA's Masterpiece event?
Then you have to make a decision.
So he flew you up to New York or Connecticut.
But you got to make that decision for yourself, and you can't throw it to each. You know what I mean? Once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's gone and you got no respect for yourself or anybody else got any respect for you, it's still gone, and you might as well flush yourself down the toilet. I couldn't do that to an organization that had been behind me, 8 different trips at it, been everywhere in the free world. I just couldn't do that.
You wouldn't stab the
Maybe I
NWA
was
in
the
the back.
dumbest guy in the world, but I decided that I would get out of it with the respect that I had already, and not get out of it and then have to try to build that respect back up
again, right.
And I think by doing it the way I did, that's what eventually allowed Vince to bring me into New York as the king.
Looking back on it now, we had Vince McMahon offering you hundreds of thousands of dollars to leave there as NWA champion, go to Madison Square Garden with the belt itself. Still wouldn't change your decision. You'd still go with how you went.
Again, it gets back to, I guess, stubbornness or stupidness or whatever. But once any of that stuff's done, you got to be able to live with you. And I don't think I've made too many horrible decisions about Harley race. And by turning that down and walking away from it, opened the door for me to go up there a few years later as the king of the ring.
How did he, a man at this point that was picking up every top talent that he could get his hands on, how did he initially react when you refused the offer to jump ship?
Well, I can't mind read people. I don't imagine he was the least bit happy about it. But over the whole thing, I think it gave him a lot more respect for me as a person, not in the ring, but just as a person.
He knew he could trust you.
He knew that he could trust me, and he knew that I was not, even if we were doing this with his organization, I was not going to double cross the people that had put all this trust in me.
When you get on the flight to go back to Charlotte, are you angry when you show up at the event, thinking about, like, you know, this could be just about a year's salary to me that I just left on the table up in New York. Here I am going to Charlotte to drop the title, and then you basically, you took a long vacation at that point to try and get everything together again.
I actually kind of, after the talk up there and then going back, I had to go home first and talk to the partners I had in the Kansas City area, and then go to North Carolina. But in that transaction, I never realized how much respect I had actually got for doing it the way I done it until I walked back out of the ring in North Carolina and they were raising Flair's hand.